How are you today? I hope everyone is safe and healthy out there. Today, we are going to continue with part 1b, the ability of materials to absorb water in Unit 8 absorption. Last week, you have learned about water-absorbent objects, non-water absorbent objects. Water-absorbent objects are objects that absorb water. Non-water absorbent objects are objects that do not absorb water, or in other words, the objects are waterproof, where it can repel water. In part 1a, you learn to classify the given objects into water-absorbent objects and non-water absorbent objects by using the tree map. If you missed the previous class, you may watch the video in Madam Lina's channel to revise what you are supposed to learn in part 1a. Today, in part 1b of Unit 8 Absorption, you are going to learn about the ability of materials to absorb water. You are going to see which object or materials absorb water the most. Which object absorb water moderately, and which object or material absorb water the least. Hari ini, di dalam bahagian 1B Unit 8 Penyerapan, kamu akan belajar tentang keupayaan bahan menyerap air. Di dalam tajuk ini, kamu akan melihat objek atau bahan manakah yang dapat menyerap paling banyak air, objek atau bahan yang dapat menyerap air secara sederhana, dan objek atau bahan yang dapat menyerap air paling sedikit. Please open your science textbook to page 74. Today, you are going to learn the ability of materials to absorb water. You are going to see either the materials can absorb more or less water. Hari ini kamu akan belajar tentang keupayaan bahan menyerap air. Kamu akan melihat sama ada bahan itu atau objek itu dapat menyerap banyak air ataupun sedikit air. Look at the conversation in this picture. The girl says, "Pepper absorbs water. Cloth absorbs water too." Then the boy asks, "But which object absorbs more water?" Budak perempuan ini berkata, kertas menyerap air. Kain juga menyerap air. Dan budak lelaki ini bertanya, objek manakah yang dapat menyerap lebih banyak air? So class, which one do you think absorb water more? The paper or the cloth? Okay, let's do some tests to see which object absorb more water. Let's test more absorbent material. these are the apparatus and materials that we need to prepare. We need a stick, glue, colored water to help us easily observe the absorption process. Okay, we may use food coloring to get the colored water. And then the three objects, okay, the cloth, okay, the cloth, newspaper, and kitchen paper. Okay, so all these three objects must have the same size and thickness. Okay, here are the steps. Number 1, cut the newspaper, kitchen paper, and cloth into strips of the same size. Okay, look at this picture. You need to cut the newspaper, kitchen paper, and cloth into strips of the same size. Number 2, glue the strips onto a stick. Okay, and number 3, dip the end. You need to dip the end of the strips into a beaker containing colored water. Leave for 1 minute. Okay, and step number 4, observe the water level absorbed by the three objects. Now, let's observe the colored water level absorbed by the three objects. Oke, sekarang kita perhatikan had air berwarna yang diserap oleh ketiga-tiga objek. Can you see which object absorb water the most? Adakah kamu dapat melihat objek yang menyerap air paling banyak? Can you see which object absorb water moderately? Adakah kamu dapat lihat objek yang menyerap air secara sederhana? And can you see which object absorb water the least? Dan adakah kamu dapat melihat objek yang menyerap air paling sedikit? Okay, so from this test, the kitchen paper absorb water the most. Okay, so we can see here that the kitchen paper absorb water the most. So, object absorb water the most is kitchen paper. Okay, jadi kita dapat lihat di sini tisu dapur menyerap air paling banyak. Okay, tisu dapur menyerap air paling banyak. Okay, tisu dapur menyerap air paling banyak. Objek menyerap air paling banyak, tisu dapur. Then, cloth absorb water moderately. You can see here the cloth, okay, newspaper and cloth. Okay, which one absorb water moderately? Okay, the cloth. So, cloth absorb water moderately. So, object absorb water moderately is cloth. Okay, objek yang menyerap air secara sederhana, ialah kain. Objek menyerap air secara sederhana, kain. Okay, and then object that absorb water the least is newspaper. Okay, object absorb water the least is newspaper. Objek yang menyerap air paling sedikit. Okay, paling sedikit. Objek absorb water the least, paling sedikit. Objek menyerap air paling sedikit. Okay, surat kabar or newspaper. Okay, so we can see here from this test, the object that absorb water the most, okay, is kitchen paper. Object that absorb water moderately is cloth, and object that absorb water the least is newspaper. Okay, kamu dapat lihat objek yang menyerap air paling banyak ialah ialah tisu dapur. Objek yang menyerap air secara sederhana ialah kain. Manakala objek yang menyerap air paling sedikit ialah surat kabar. Okay, you look at the water level here. Okay, kamu lihat pada had air berwarna ini. Okay. Okay, now let us answer some question. Question 1 is, which object absorb water the most? Why? Which object absorb water the most? Why? Objek manakah menyerap air paling banyak? Kenapa? Okay, objek manakah menyerap air paling banyak? Kenapa? Now, look at this picture. Can you tell me which object absorb water the most and why? Okay, so as you can see here, the object that absorb water the most is kitchen paper. Okay, kitchen paper. Why? Kenapa? Okay, look at the water level. Yes, because the absorbed water level is the highest. Okay, because the absorbed water level is the highest. Okay, jadi objek yang menyerap air paling banyak di sini ialah tisu dapur. Okay, objek yang menyerap air paling banyak ialah tisu dapur. Why? Kenapa? Because, okay, kerana air berwarna yang diserap itu, okay, air berwarna yang diserap itu adalah yang paling tinggi. Okay, paling tinggi. So, paling tinggi sini ialah kitchen paper. Okay, so the answer is kitchen paper. Okay, kitchen paper. Because the absorbed water level is the highest. Okay, which object absorb water the most? Why? So the answer is kitchen paper. Why? Because the absorbed water level is the highest. Jadi objek yang menyerap air paling banyak ialah tisu dapur. Kerana air yang diserap adalah paling tinggi. Okay? Question 2. Which object absorb water the least? Why? Which object absorb water the least? Why? Objek manakah menyerap air paling sedikit? Kenapa? Objek manakah menyerap air paling sedikit? Mengapa? Look at this picture. Can you tell me which object absorb water the least? Yes, newspaper. Newspaper absorb water the least. Okay, jika kamu lihat gambar ini, objek yang menyerap air paling sedikit ialah surat kabar. Okay, why? Kenapa? Okay, because the absorbed water level is the lowest. Okay, kenapa surat khabar menyerap air paling sedikit? Kerana apa? Kerana had air berwarna ataupun air yang diserap adalah paling rendah. Okey, kamu dapat lihat di sini di antara ketiga-tiga objek ini, objek yang menyerap air paling rendah ataupun paling sedikit ialah newspaper ataupun surat khabar. Okay, so the answer here is newspaper because the absorbed water level is the lowest. Okay, newspaper because the absorbed water level is the lowest. Jadi objek yang menyerap paling sedikit ialah surat khabar kerana menyerap air paling sedikit ataupun paling rendah. Okay, menyerap air paling rendah. Okay. Question 3. Arrange the objects according to their ability to absorb water in an ascending order. Arrange the objects according to their ability to absorb water in an ascending order. Susunkan objek mengikut keupayaan menyerap air mengikut urutan menaik. Okay? Have you learned in maths what is ascending order? Adakah kamu sudah belajar di dalam subjek matematik tentang ascending order ataupun urutan menaik? Yes. Okay. In maths, you need to arrange small number to big number. Okay. Or from less to more or lowest to highest. Okay, di dalam matematik kamu akan menyusun jika urutan menaik daripada nombor kecil hingga ke nombor yang besar ataupun daripada yang sedikit kepada paling banyak ataupun dari yang paling rendah kepada paling tinggi. Okay, so can you arrange the objects based on their ability to absorb water from least to the most? Okay, can you arrange the object based on their ability to absorb water from the least to the most? Okay, sekarang bolehkah kamu susun objek-objek ini berdasarkan keupayaan menyerap air? Okay, berdasarkan keupayaan menyerap air dari yang paling rendah sehingga ke paling tinggi. Okay, susun objek ini mengikut keupayaan menyerap air daripada paling rendah sehingga kepada paling tinggi. Okay, now look at this picture. Okay, which object absorb water the least? Yes, newspaper. Okay, so you write down here newspaper. Okay, and then absorb water moderately. Menyerap air secara sederhana. Cloth. Okay, so you write down cloth. And then absorb water the most. Okay, kitchen paper. So you write down kitchen paper here. Okay, jadi kamu susun mengikut urutan. You have to arrange the object in an ascending order. Mengikut urutan dari paling sedikit, paling kecil, paling rendah sehingga paling tinggi. Ataupun dari paling menyerap air paling sedikit sehingga menyerap air paling banyak. Okay, kamu susun. Newspaper. Newspaper paling rendah, surat khabar. Kemudian kedua, secara sederhana, kain. Dan yang paling tinggi ialah tisu dapur. Okay? Question 4. Arrange the objects according to their ability to absorb water in a descending order. Arrange the objects according to their ability to absorb water in a descending order. Susunkan objek mengikut keupayaan menyerap air mengikut urutan menurun. Okay? So, have you learned in maths what is descending order? Adakah kamu sudah belajar di dalam matematik tentang urutan menurun? Yes, in maths, you need to arrange, okay, from big number to small number, or from more to less, okay, or from highest to lowest. Jadi di dalam matematik kamu telah belajar urutan menurun atau descending order ini adalah kamu menyusun objek itu dari nombor yang besar kepada nombor yang kecil. Okey, secara menurun. Nombor yang besar kepada nombor yang kecil ataupun dari yang paling banyak kepada paling sedikit ataupun dari yang paling tinggi kepada paling rendah. Okay? So kids, now can you arrange this object? Okay, arrange this object according to their ability to absorb water in descending order. You need to arrange the object based on their ability to absorb water from the most to the least. Okay, now the first one. Which object absorb water the most? Objek manakah menyerap air paling banyak ataupun paling tinggi? Okay, paling banyak ialah kitchen paper, tisu dapur. Okay, so you write down here kitchen paper. Okay, menyerap air paling banyak kitchen paper, and then absorb water moderately is cloth. Okay, cloth. And absorb water the least, menyerap air paling sedikit. Okay, newspaper. Okay, so class, you arrange the object, okay, from the most to the least. Okay, kamu susun objek ini dari yang menyerap air paling banyak sehingga menyerap air paling sedikit. Okay. So kids, from the test just now, you have learned that the object that absorbs water the most is the kitchen paper. Okay. And then the object that absorbs water the least is the newspaper. Jadi daripada ujian itu tadi, tes itu tadi, kamu telah belajar bahawa objek yang menyerap air paling banyak ialah tisu dapur. Manakala objek yang menyerap air paling sedikit ialah surat khabar. Okay, class, we back to this conversation. Now, can you tell me which object absorb more water? Which object absorb more water? The paper, or the cloth? Okey, kita balik kepada perbualan ini. Bolehkah kamu beritahu saya objek manakah menyerap air paling banyak? Objek manakah menyerap air paling banyak? Kertas ataupun kain? Yes, the object that absorbs water the most is the cloth. Okay, objek yang menyerap air paling banyak ialah kain. Okay. So kids, if you spill water on the table, which object is suitable to wipe the spilled water? A, cloth, or B, paper? Okay, jadi jika kamu tertumpahkan air di atas meja, objek manakah yang sesuai digunakan untuk mengelap air yang tumpah ini? A, kain, ataupun B, kertas? What's your answer? Okay, let's check your answer. Yes, the answer is cloth. Okay, the answer is cloth. Very good. Because cloth absorb water more than paper. Okay, rather than you use a few pieces of paper to dry the table, it is better to use a piece of cloth to wipe the spilled water in one go. Okay, jadi di sini kain menyerap lebih banyak air daripada kertas. Jadi, kain sesuai digunakan untuk mengelap air yang tumpah di atas meja. Okey, daripada kita menggunakan beberapa keping kertas untuk mengeringkan air yang tumpah di atas meja ini, adalah lebih baik kita menggunakan kain untuk mengelap air yang tumpah ini sekali sahaja. Okay? Okay, kids. So, what had you learned today? Apakah yang telah kamu pelajari pada hari ini? Yes, you learn about the ability of materials to absorb water. Kamu belajar tentang keupayaan bahan menyerap air. Okay? So, you have learned that every material have different abilities to absorb water. Okay? Every material have different abilities to absorb water. Okay, setiap objek atau setiap bahan mempunyai keupayaan yang berbeza untuk menyerap air. Okay, setiap bahan mempunyai keupayaan yang berbeza untuk menyerap air. Okay, you also learn the ability to absorb water means the capacity to absorb water. Okay, the ability to absorb water means the capacity to absorb water. Keupayaan untuk menyerap air, keupayaan menyerap air bermaksud kebolehan untuk menyerap air. Okay, jadi keupayaan menyerap air bermaksud kebolehan menyerap air. Okay, and then you also learn that they are materials that can absorb more water. They are materials that can absorb more water. Ada bahan ataupun ada objek yang menyerap ataupun boleh menyerap banyak air. Okey, ada bahan ataupun ada objek yang boleh menyerap banyak air. And you also learn that they are materials that can absorb less water. They are materials that can absorb less water. Ada bahan atau ada objek yang dapat menyerap sedikit air. Okey, ada bahan atau objek yang dapat menyerap sedikit air. Okey? So, in our daily life, you need to choose the suitable object or materials to solve our problem. Okay? So, di dalam kehidupan seharian kita, kamu hendaklah bijak memilih objek manakah yang sesuai ataupun bahan manakah yang sesuai untuk menyelesaikan sesuatu situasi. Okay?